GoldenEye 007 is a first-person shooter video game developed by Rare and based on the 1995 James Bond film GoldenEye. It was exclusively released for the Nintendo 64 video game console in Japan on August 23, 1997 and internationally on August 25, 1997. Mortal Kombat is an arcade fighting game developed and published by Midway Games in 1992 as the first title in the Mortal Kombat series. It was subsequently released by Acclaim Entertainment for nearly every home video game platform of the time. Mario Party is a party video game for the Nintendo 64 game console, developed by Hudson Soft and published by Nintendo. It was released in Japan on December 18, 1998, in North America on February 8, 1999, and in Europe on March 9, 1999, as the first game resulting from a partnership between Nintendo and Hudson Soft, which began in May 1998. Super Smash Bros., originally released in Japan as Nintendo All-Star. Dire and I Grave Smash Bros., is a fighting game developed by HAL Laboratory and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo 64. It was released in Japan on January 21, 1999, in North America on April 26, 1999, and in Europe on November 19, 1999. Diddy Kong Racing is a 1997 kart racing video game for the Nintendo 64 developed by Rareware. 800,000 copies were ordered in 2 weeks before Christmas 1997, making it the fastest-selling video game at the time, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. Super Mario Kart is a 1992 go-kart racing video game developed by Nintendo Ed for the Super Famicom and the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The first game of the Mario Kart series, it was launched in Japan on August 27, 1992, in North America on September 1, 1992, and in Europe on January 21, 1993. NBA 2K7 is a Spike Video Game Award for Best Team Sports Game winning video game. NHL 95 is an ice hockey video game developed by Electronic Arts Canada. It was released in 1994 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and the Sega Genesis. Madden NFL 94, released in Japan as NFL Pro Football 94, is a football video game released in 1993. It was the first game in the Madden series with an official NFL team license, as well as the first Madden game that allowed players to play a full regular season. Super Mario Bros. 3 is a platform video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System video game console. It is the fourth overall installment in the Super Mario Bros. Series. EverQuest is a 3D fantasy-themed massively multiplayer online role-playing game that was released on March 16, 1999. The original design is credited to Brad McQuaid, Steve Clover, and Bill Trost. It was developed by Sony's 989 Studios and its early 1999 spin-off Verint Interactive, and published by Sony Online Entertainment. World of Warcraft, commonly known as WoW, is a pay-to-play massively multiplayer online role-playing game. It is Blizzard Entertainment's fourth game set in the fantasy Warcraft universe, first introduced by Warcraft, Orcs Humans in 1994. Punch-Out! Originally released in North America as Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Is a boxing sports fighting video game for the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, developed and published by Nintendo in 1987. Neverwinter Nights is a third-person role-playing video game developed by BioWare and published by Atari. Interplay Entertainment was originally set to publish the game, but financial difficulties led to a change of publisher. The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion is an action role-playing video game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks and the Take-Two Interactive subsidiary 2K Games. It is the fourth installment in the Elder Scrolls action fantasy video game series, following the Elder Scrolls III, Morrowind and preceding the Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. Grand Theft Auto 3 is an open-world action-adventure video game developed by DMA Design and published by Rockstar Games. It was released on October 22, 2001 for the PlayStation 2 console, on May 20, 2002 for Microsoft Windows, and on October 31, 2003 for the Xbox console. Street Fighter II: The World Warrior is a competitive fighting game originally released for the arcades in 1991. It is the second entry in the Street Fighter series and the arcade sequel to the original Street Fighter released in 1987.